Okay, so this tutorial is how to green screen. Now, you might have footage that you've filmed in front of the green screen, like this young chap right here, or you might have downloaded a clip that requires green screening from YouTube using Clip Converter, like this. So I'm going to deal with that one because it's quicker, and then I'll show you the other one right afterwards. So first things first, bring it into your layers here. So we see it there. Then we go over to effects. Now yours might be here, yours could be over here, I don't know. But look for, like, beside your footage, it might be beside your footage, effects. So just look for this effects tab. If you can't see it, then you go here to window and you're gonna go down to effects right there and it'll pop up. Okay, and then we go to video effects, and the one we're looking for is keying, and we are looking for a color key. So we just take it and drag it on there. Now, you notice nothing happens. So now we have to go to our effect controls. Now, for these guys here, their effect controls are right here. So in your preview screen, you double click on your files and they pop up here. See this little slider? If it's got a really long title, then you have to slide it over and there's effect controls. So you might have dealt with some of these already when you put in other filters or whatever. So right now it's keyed to blue. So we click the picker here, click on it, and then we go over here and we click this green. And you see it did a pretty good job right off the bat of getting rid of most of it. So now we got to mess with these other things in here. And we adjust the color top and then edge feather. You kind of just mess with these things until you get what you want. Okay, so maybe that's what we want, and boom, that's good. And then now how do you get it over top of something else? Well, you just, I'm going to get rid of the audio on this one. And all you do is you drag it above your other footage. So I'm going to randomly put this over this one. So it's randomly above this. Now you'll see on this one there's a little green, you can see this outline here, right there. Now if you have something like that, then you have to do some more work. Now it might be something over here, or you might go to something like transform and crop and bring that on, and just crop a little bit off of each side there, and then now it's gone, nothing left. Okay, so there's one. The other one is your footage that you have, so it's not quite as bright and green. Now we can get it that bright, and then it's easier to green screen. But if you have something like this, same thing, bring it in. You go to keying, in effects, color key, bring it in, and make sure you're previewing it. And then the same thing, we go here, we go to effect controls. Now we're going to key to this green, and you see just little bits come out now because it's not so extreme. It's not such a bright green. So then I can bring this over, and but see now his neck starts to disappear in his arm, whatever, right? So we got to bring it back, and we go, okay, maybe only to about there. So then we can edge thin it a little bit and edge feather. Gonna bring some of these things in, so that looks pretty good, except we have this blotch. You might have like a blotch like this or some other things, and if we go through here, different shots might have more blotches. See all those blotches that pop up? So all you do is you bring in, instead of trying to increase these things more, just bring in another color key, and then we can click on that color, and then we can increase that edge tolerance, and it's going to get rid of that green, not the other green. All right, so you kind of go, and now look, we got rid of that green and we didn't mess with the other stuff here. So that probably got rid of all of it. If you have things like on his sweater there, see how it's kind of like taking away some of his sweater right there. I mean, for us right now, that's okay. You can try and, mess with things more and see how to fix that or whatever. But don't be too worried about it, or call me over and I'll help you fix that up. There you go, and then it's the same thing. You take that, and this footage that they just did here, it looks like this. So they put it over top of some football footage, and he's dancing in the corner. So that's what it would look like over top of footage. Okay, that's it. That's how to green screen. Have fun.